So I'm sorry for what just happened right there. It seems that in my abilities to properly operate my equipment, it would be best if I didn't stick my fingers or my hands next to things like cords. So, lesson learned. Oh, yeah. You're right. DB, thank you for that. It would be like this. It would be, command, add, Sophia, boom, just like that, boom. Anytime you want to add a command, that's how you do it. I had one for merch, I had one for Twitch, I had one for YouTube, I had one for all of that stuff. But yeah, from a technical perspective, I apologize about that. I decided to reach over and do something for some strange reason. I inadvertently touched something. I don't really know what, but I touched something. The next thing I know, the camera went off, my microphone fell to the ground, and we are where we are right now. So, technical difficulties and apologies aside, that's where we are. Where I left off is I left the eye primer. I have the eye primer. Hold on, I'm getting messages. Yes. I know. I know it was. I watch it live over here, but thank you for the heads up, guys. I appreciate it. I have it in 3 different spots, so I can tell when it goes offline. So I've got the eye primer on, I've got my concealer on. I'm going to kind of work on the face part. For this intent and purposes, I'm actually going to use something that I've been good, Chance. Been busy. I've been working. Yeah, it's been busy. I have been trying to get really successful. Wow. Is that who I think is in here? I miss you guys too. Holy cow. I go to his streams all the time. I never expected him to show up to mine, but that's really cool. I appreciate that. T-Dog's here, and so is DBH and Girly and Chance and Alex. So a special shout out to Corey and Alex who are in here, and Crushy as well. I'm going to talk about those 3 in a few minutes, because that's a really important part of my life right now, and I'm going to kind of talk about it. I'm going to put my foundation on. I'm using a brand called Huda Beauty, and I'm using the color Latte. So I'm just going to kind of baseline out my face and cover up a little bit of these blemishes, because I feel like it's necessary, and I feel like shit. It's amazing in one on other streams. Yeah, I know, and I need to get back on there, and I will, I promise. Alright. I'm just gonna add in a little bit of my foundation and balance this out. Hide some of this stupid 5 o'clock shadow. And while I'm doing that, tell your mom and dad, Chance, I said hello, by the way. Yeah, my mods are learning how it works in Twitch, because none of them have had that amazing power before. So this is a fun time. Where did Sophia go? Long story short, working on my mental health for one. If you want me to be dead and brutally honest, there was a period of time coming out of August and September where I was not in a good mental place. It wasn't anything that anybody did or anybody said or anything anybody did wrong. I just found out that I was not in a happy place. I was happy with my progress. I was happy with my journey. But I just wasn't happy. I was tired of fighting being alone. Ooh, that sounded weird. I was tired of being alone, long and short of it. But on this journey myself, and I spent the first 2 years not trying to be involved with anybody, which is fine. But more importantly, like, it gets lonely. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's not easy. Not that anybody said it was gonna be easy, and I knew that. But that's funny. Stream elements, you don't say. Yeah, I know, right? But I took time off. Took time off of streaming, took time off of social media, took time off of Instagram, took time off of my social platforming. Reconnected with myself and found myself. During that process, interestingly enough, oh, sorry. See, this is what happens with ADHD brain. You get on a topic and you're talking about it, everything goes technically crazy and you lose track of what's going on. And I'm going to in a minute. Yes, moderator, I see that. I'm getting to that. People ask me, they're like, what is your surgery? What are you going to do? What are you thinking about your surgery? What are you going to do for your surgeries? Where do you think you're going to be when you're ready? And in honesty, I'm 7 months away from my bottom surgery. I have declared it, and I have found a surgeon. I actually found two. 6 months, sorry, correct. I found two surgeons, and I'm very, very happy with them. They've done great work. I've talked a lot of times with different consults about it. And to be honest with me, that's the only one that really matters to me. I used to have a really big insecurity about this, but this is all me, and this is all natural. I don't feel like I need anything when it comes to that, so I'm going to stay away from it. It's not that I don't feel like any other woman is not justified for wanting to have some kind of surgery up there. That's her own prerogative. But I'm not going to come out and tell her that she can't have her boobs done. Or more importantly, yeah. Bottom surgery is the only thing that's important for me right now. Maybe in 2 years I may have a breast augmentation, but right now it's not important. And facial feminization surgery, I don't even care about it. I'm 41 years old. I'm not trying to impress anybody. I'm happy with my face when I look in the mirror. I don't question who I am as a person because my face doesn't look like another woman's, or my boobs are smaller than hers. Those are not justifications to me. They're not justifications to you. I'm not sure why Nightbot just did that too. Hold on a second. Why are you getting auto nightbotted? Are you spamming, or are you using terms that you're not supposed to? Blacklisted spam. I'm gonna have to fix that out. I don't know what that's all about, but I'm gonna have... Oh, too many emotes. Yeah, you can't do that. You cannot emote like a banshee, honey. I know you want to support me, but... And that's my daughter, by the way. Oh, look at... I have all these people. Snowy, VYYV. Aw, 3 like that. I like this. I've got some people that are showing up. I don't know how many are watching on live on YouTube. I've got more here. Anywho, I'm going to do my eyes. I've already got my foundation on. I'm not going to set it with any kind of... What is going on? What are you doing? I'm watching my moderator channel that's coming down here, and she keeps doing something, and it keeps adding her into the blacklisted spam, and I'm not sure exactly what she's doing. You know what? I'm gonna do this while we're here. I don't care. We're live. I can get into Nightbot. Stand by. My daughter over here trying to spam everything, and I can't get it to stop. Now I gotta turn it all the way off. Stand by, Peyton. Yes, yes, yes. Authorize that. Okay. Where is this setting? Spam protection. Off. Off. Now try that. See if you can do it now. I just disabled all of it. There you go. Finally. I'll fix that later. But that's not anything that I'm really worried about. Squirrel is right. That's exactly right. Squirrel is right. Back to eyeshadows. I already talked about my surgery. Oh, so I took a bunch of time off, like Chance and GBH and Tyler are probably wondering. And I got involved in a community that I have felt complete in and super, super loved and supported and validated. Peyton, if you're not careful, I'm going to time you out for 600 seconds. If you keep up with that, I look like a ghost. Do not tempt me, turd. Do not tempt me. So I took a break. I was lonely. I did go out on a couple dates. I'm going to do an eyeshadow look using some pink and reds from my Morphe. This is going to be my Morphe, and it is the 39S palette. And I'm just going to kind of do a pink, red, and purple kind of look, and kind of go with that for tonight, and then have it work, hopefully. So I got involved in this community, and I found them on TikTok, and it was through a TikTok creator who is part of the kink community. And I know many of you out there who will watch this later or watching this now will be like, what the hell is a kink community, and why would you be involved with that, and oh my god, and yada yada yada. Well, the long and short of it is there are some aspects of BDSM and kink that don't get a lot of attention in a positive manner, and I get that, and I'm here to tell you that I joined because I had some interests of my own on my own personal nature, and I wanted to learn about kink, and I wanted to learn about BDSM, and I wanted to do it in a way that was safe and approachable. And I ended up joining this person's TikTok as a follower and found out that they had a Discord. So I jumped on that person's Discord and learned a lot about myself through that time. More importantly, met some amazing people and grew connected to some of them. One of the other aspects of the kink community that I did not know much about, but I was really, really interested in, is I've always had this feeling and this problem with trying to understand why I liked both genders and had a preference to like both genders. More importantly, not only did I like both genders, I liked the idea of being in a relationship at the same time with them. And for the longest time, I felt like that was the wrong idea, and I couldn't figure out what was the matter with me. Was I broken? Something wrong with my psychological state? Did I have a clinically depressed moment? Wake up one morning and something had short-circuited in my brain? Not understanding why I liked two people at the same time. Could not figure this out. Mind you, knew what I wanted, did not know how to get there. And that is a daunting thing, let me tell you. But through some patience and talking with some individuals, I met 3 amazing individuals that are in this stream with me tonight, who I'm very, very thankful for. Well, one was in here, and now he left. I'm not sure where he disappeared to, but it is what it is, and he kind of bounced. I'm guessing he's probably playing League of Legends, so we'll just leave him alone for that. His name is Alex. He was in here. I met Alex on there. We had a lot of good conversations. I talked about a relationship status and where I wanted to be with being in a relationship. I talked about a lot of my insecurities. More importantly, I talked about my dysphoria as being a transgender woman. And right off the bat, he didn't judge me. He didn't look the other way. He didn't make any other, hey babe, nice to see you back. He was probably one of the kindest men that I've ever met when it came to having this epiphany, for a lack of a better word, of trying to realize that what I was looking for in a relationship. And Alex really calmed my insecurities, really had the ability to listen to what I was saying and talk to me and treat me like a woman, which was all I was asking for. I really didn't want anything else other than that, because I just wanted a chance. And he proved to do some of the most beautiful things with some of the most kindest gestures that I've ever seen anybody do to me, period. And sorry, I gotta blend this out because she's being a little bit more picky and finicky than I want. But that is a harsh line. Can I get that to go away? Blend, 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 blend. So I met Alex on there, and fast forward now almost 3 months, and we're in a great relationship. We have a great relationship. Now, does it stop there? No. Am I surprised? Not at all. Shortly after I met Alex, I would have my world rocked once again. And not in a bad way. Just one of those, like, holy shit, out of left field kind of thing that makes you do a double take. And I will tell you, I did not expect it from her or from Alex at the same time, because I did get it in twofold. And her name is Corey, and she's in here. Well, she's a mod. Corey treated me the same way that Alex did right from the get-go. No questions asked. Reaffirming all of my insecurities and telling me that it didn't matter. My personal body dysphoria didn't matter. No judgment, no nothing. Just complete love, affection, and compassion, and over and over and over again. Without, I mean, it was just unadulterated, raw, uncut. I didn't have to try and prove myself. Not once. Never ever did I have to, like, ask for some kind of acceptance. It was just uniformly there. And I will tell you, there is nothing more flattering than that. And to form a relationship with two people and fall head over heels for both of them. Because as days went on, I fell closer and closer and bonded more deeply to Alex. And then the days that followed after those things happened, I was noticing that I was having the same emotions for Corey at the same time, and realizing that that was exactly what I was talking about this whole entire time, and I could not figure out what was going on. But I didn't question it. It definitely made me feel validated. It made me feel good. It made me feel like I belonged. And I had purpose, because not only was there one person who cared about me that way, I had two. I had two people that were that passionate about me. And that went on for probably about a month. And then we walked into the holiday season. And right around the Christmas time, I don't know the exact date right offhand, but right around the Christmas time, I encountered another beautiful human that I really, really like. And she really, really likes us. And her name is Crushy. And she's in here as well. So right now we have this polyamorous polycule between the three of us, or I should say the four of us, because it's Alex, Corey, myself, and Crushy. So there's like a little quad, square, something, whatever you want to call it, between all four of us. And it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. We all have our own qualities and passions and different things that we're interested in doing, and I'm a big dork girl, and Alex likes D&D, and so does Corey, and so does Crush, and I don't know it that well, so I'm still learning that. And those three humans are so amazing to me, that they want to teach me, which I think is kind of cute. I personally, I'm still trying to figure out what the big rush is, and what's the big hype like. Explain to me. I'm still learning, but I promise you, I will figure it out. But yeah, love those humans. They're great people. They're caring, compassionate, loving, empathetic. They support me. They don't even question the weird idiosyncrasies that I have from time to time. It's absolutely stunning to me that I could meet three people in one location and feel so blessed to have them in my life. And that's exactly how I feel. Like, not gonna lie, low-key, straight legit, super, super blessed to know that I have them in there. Yes, chance, for sure. We will play again, I promise you. So yeah, relationship. Was single. Now I'm in a polycule. We have a loving polyamorous relationship among all four of us. Our relationships are unique and varied among the four of us. So there are a lot of different people out there that ask that question from time to time of like, you know, is it like polygamy, or is it like multiple wives in Utah and goofy shit like that? And I'm like, no, there's a difference between polygamy and polyamory. Being polyamorous means that you have a love for multiple people, and you can have a loving relationship that's circular and fluid and beautiful on all levels. Is it for everybody? No. You know, it's a personal choice. Right now I'm just smoking out this corner of my eye because I'm trying to make this look kind of deep and dark. So I'm just focusing the eyeshadow out here in this corner. Chance might be in Texas soon, but not for something good. Well, if you're in the area of Dallas and you get a chance and you want to stop by, let me know, and maybe we'll do lunch. I left that offer on the table to Tyler and you guys that one day. I wasn't bullshitting. If you're ever down in Texas and you want to have lunch, hit me up. Okay. I feel like that's a good enough look for what I want. For right now. I'm going to cut that line and cut that crease here in a second. Oh, Chance, I'm so sorry to hear that. Your uncle's got cancer. Oh, my heart goes out to you. I need my brush. Where'd that brush go? Alright, so I just want to blend this in just a little bit more up here and blend this in just a little bit more. Alright. I can imagine, Chance. That's not something that's easy to deal with, let me tell you. I've had plenty of family members in my life that have had cancer. But yes, I have a loving polycule. It's amazing. I love my relationship with all 4 of them. Each one unique and different and special in its own way. Every day I go and I learn something new from each one of them. And I feel blessed that I do. And let me tell you, it is a beautiful blessing nonetheless. Commander Root is here. It's nice to see you, Commander Root. Haven't seen you in a while. Alright, I'm just gonna spice this up just a smidge. And add a little bit of color in there. Why does that sound like somebody's right outside my door? Alright. But yeah, that's my relationship. Outside of that, trying to stay socially distanced as best as I can without trying to want to murder people every time I go to the store or do natural things like I would normally want. But God forbid we do any of those things. That's almost impossible nowadays. You can't go out and have a drink or have lunch with anybody because COVID has pretty much ruined restaurants and any other aspect of that. And that's frustrating in and of itself. Yes, Peyton. That's a very, very good statement. This is probably the happiest I've been in a long time. What I'm doing now is I'm just lightening up the inner corners of my eyes before I cut the lines here and make this really sharp, and then I'm going to blend in and out around underneath my eye and clean this all up so it looks a little bit more clean and a little bit more refined for the look. And then I'm going to do a little bit with my eyelashes that I like doing. Oh, look who it is. The infamous and the only. Good evening, fine sir, aka T-Dog. And for those of you who are watching and moderating on my channel right now, in case you're wondering who I'm referencing and saying hello to, this gentleman right here that just dropped in is the infamous T-Dog Smitty. He is the content creator and Warzone gamer that I spent a good portion of 2 or 3 months intensely engaged with and supporting because I believe in his community and I believe in his purpose and I believe in his mission and I believe in his dreams. His community, which is where Chance is from and TBH is from and Commander Root and so many people that are watching right now that know who I am and know why I was there. That man and his dream inspired me to do what I do every day and do it better. His community taught me how to inspire with positivity and be a platform on my voice, on my level, on for what I believe in. And I felt compelled to do that and recirculate it over and over and over and over again because one random act of kindness goes a long ways, and spreading that kind of kindness to other people is something you don't see anymore, and it's sad. And I felt like T-Dog was one of the first people that made that impression on me, that he deserved it. He deserved that recognition for a guy that when I first started following him had just under or just about 10,000 followers or something like that, and to hear now that he's at 25,000 the last I heard. I have lots of fond memories. I can't really even go into detail because it's just, there's too many. Many a long streams with Moby, to say the least. Many a giveaways in tournaments, many a frustrations with the tournaments, many of Moby Kenobi. Jeez, I don't even know how to start or begin. Cheerbit awards, going out and trying to have competitions with different people just because it was fun to see who could cheer the most, and then who could have the most subscriptions gifted, and who you could donate or who you couldn't donate. I mean, it was a riot. But in true Sophia fashion, I'm going to make sure that I make a passion to show up some more, because I am passionate about what you do. The last I had heard and the last I'd had a chance to talk with anybody in there that I knew, you were on your way to making a significant impact with Carnage. And I was really, really impressed, and I'm very, very proud of you, Tyler. I know that sometimes people don't like it when we use your real name, but I love you and your family. I love you and your wife. If it hadn't been for you and your family in this Twitch community, this girl right here would definitely be in a different state of mind. That's for sure. Tyler proved to me with his family and that community that's in there that there's hope. There's positivity. There's good people still out there. And we're not alone. And I'm truly thankful for Tyler. I know I did a lot and gave a lot, and people are like, why would you do that? Why would you give so much money? Why would you do that? The reality is money is money. I hate to tell you this, but at the end of the day, money doesn't make you happy. Yeah, it buys you shit. That's great. But it doesn't buy you happiness. Me giving back and watching somebody smile, that brings me happiness. Watching somebody else achieve their dreams, that brings me happiness. Watching somebody be passionate and speak on something that they believe in, that makes me happy. People believing in themselves is what makes me happy, and doing it for other people. And that's important. That's the most important thing. You can be selfish and have all the money in the world. It doesn't mean you're going to be happy about it. That's for damn sure. It just makes you narcissistic. But enough with negativity. Tyler, yes, from time to time. I haven't lately. I did the other day. I saw you online. I still have you on my friends, and I still see you when you come on. Actually saw all three of you today. I was kind of lurking in the shadows. I wasn't really doing anything other than just hearing what the vibes were all about that people were talking about. I'm not going to delete you, Tyler, I promise. I'm not going to be that kind of girl. Think I would ever delete Tyler. Tyler, better not delete me. You honestly think I would delete you? Got no reason to delete you at all. Not on any stretch of the word. Can I delete Chance? No, I'm not going to. I could have totally did that thing that we did, I don't know, about 2.5, 3 months ago when we were in there, and I gifted 5 or 10 subs, right back to back to back, and you were loading in, and, We were all talking about it in chat. I don't know who brought it up, but somebody brought it up in chat. And they were talking about the fact that how bad would it be in a solo if you were in a helicopter, you convinced your whole entire team to go ahead and fly to the one place that you were supposed to go and jump out of the helicopter, thus killing your entire team through the building. And that was what we were having a discussion with. That was probably one of the funniest times, because during that, if it went successful, I was going to gift another 10 or 15 subs, which I did, because you did do it. I would say the reverse. Not that I have enough people that you could subscribe to, or it would even be possible in any kind of such. And I wouldn't expect you to do that or anything on that nature, but that would probably be the only way that I would possibly delete Chance. I don't feel like that's anything I would want to do, because I like Chance a lot, and I like you, and I like everybody that I have ever since that tournament. Some great friends that I've made along the way. And to say that I'm blessed is an understatement. Wow. You carried Tyler today, huh? Now that's something you don't hear. I will say this much. I did check your guys' stats. Your ranking, obviously. Way higher than mine. Something in the 300s. I'm at like 19. Rock solid. Such a good player. He's lying. No cap here. Okay, well, you know what I mean. Oh. That's funny. I don't really know what to say other than I can just laugh and giggle, because you two go back and forth. And if it's not between you two, it's you and Chance and Moby. And I think that's kind of funny, kind of adorable at the same time. Alright. I need to focus on putting the rest of the stuff on, because I want to look pretty. And I'm sitting here. Oh, where's my bronzer? Alright, y'all sit still for a second. I'll be right back. I'm a little... Moby can't play anymore. He got hacked. Do I dare ask? Was it because he goes through paying for a service? Was he doing something he shouldn't have been? I mean, I'm not trying to impose. It's just one of those things that I know he was on a PC. No, he doesn't have an Xbox. Moby plays on a PC. Alright, put on a little bit of bronzer and make this look a little bit better in shaping for the face. Add some definition. So one thing that people ask me is when I put my bronzer on, how do I do it? So I use this brush that's really, really poofy. It's an M527 by Morphe, and I only pull away from my face. I never pull it down. You pull it down and it adds lines to your face. So I'm actually going in half circle motions away from my mouth to add a little bit of depth. Want to go to Hawaii? And well, that depends. I kind of do have surgery planned in July. That's going to incapacitate me. Not to mention the fact, if everything goes well and everything tends to work the way that I want it to, my goal is that I'm hoping to have my whole entire polycule of relationships down here. My goal is to hopefully have Corey down here in the next 2.5 months. I'd like to get Alex down here sometime before my surgery, and Crushy whenever she can too. If she's going to be part of doing that too, then that's my goal. Would I like to go to Hawaii? Shit, yeah. Do I think it's going to be in the cards for me right now? Probably not. As much as I would love to, I just don't think it's going to be on my cards right now. Not with me having surgery. We can go to Hawaii in 22 too. Yeah, if you guys want to hold it off until 2022, I'm down. Alright, I'm just going to keep blending this in until I get it to the point where I feel comfortable. Okay. I might have been plugged into Twitch. I'm in your Twitch. I get your notifications all the time, T. And I pay attention to them. I haven't been ignoring them. I've just been taking a hiatus and taking a break. Have I been doing anything on here? No, not at all. I've taken a hiatus off of YouTube, Instagram, and Twitch altogether, except for a few things here and there, like some quick updates, because I've got a lot of people that do follow me. Yeah, unfortunately, I did take a break. Am I still working from home? Yeah, believe it or not. Still blessed with being able to work from home, loving it. It does have some frustrations from time to time, but I'll make it do. I'm working from home still. My merch company finally took off, which is doing very good. Haven't had any complaints about that. Doing good in sales with my merch. Have other things that have taken off as well too. I've been doing a little bit of DJing and stuff on the side. But I've been enjoying myself, trying to, as best as I possibly can. Ooh, you know what? This is where the fun stuff comes. I am going to I'm gonna put on a fake eyelashes. Yes, I'm reading. I'm trying, I promise. Alright. We're gonna put on some fake lashes because that's what I want to do tonight. I haven't done these in like forever, and I feel like this will be fun. So we're gonna go with something a little bit out of the ordinary. But yeah, I am not gonna wing it though. Winging it with this is such a pain. But this is magnetic eyeliner. Women out there love this stuff. I do too. This is a concentrative part. Attention to detail is ever so critical. Alright, what do I have here? What am I missing? Alright. Eyeliner is almost right. I'm not going all the way in with the magnetic eyeliner, primarily because it's really, really tricky to do that and put that so close to your tear duct that it's not something you really want down that close to your eyes. So for intents and purposes, I'm not going to. I'm going to leave it off. do what I call eyeliner magic, which is basically putting on eyeliner without actually stabilizing my arm. Yes, Corey, I'm doing it without stabilizing. And trust me, I'm not trying to not talk. It's just, takes a lot of practice, and on top of that, it takes a lot of patience and a lot of attention, so I promise you I'm not trying to not talk and say what's going on, but it's just one of those things that when you're this close to your eye, you don't want to stab yourself in it. Stuff burns. And get that stuff in there where I need it. And I think that I have enough where I want it, which gives me a good foundation for what I want, which I think it does, so that's good. And now I'm just going to go ahead and do a little touch-up while I let that dry. The key thing to know about when you're doing your magnetic eyeliner is magnetic eyeliner has to dry. If you do not do the things of the dry and try and put on magnetic lashes while it's wet, you will not like the outcome. Things will bleed into different sections of your eye. And let me tell you, I am not lying when I tell you that it hurts. It's not fun. It does not work good. It is not something you want to deal with. I'm going to touch up my lashes right now. Or I should say my eyebrows. What I'm going to do is just sharpen up my eyebrows just so that they look a little bit more defined. There. What other questions does everybody have? Or would you guys like to know? What would you like to talk about? Oh, alright, so now that I've got my brows done to the best of my ability of what I want, I feel like that they are decently appropriate. One thing I've learned over the years of doing my makeup, your brows are like relatives or close cousins. Some people who are lucky can make them be twin sisters. Others of us that don't have that ability can't make them be twin sisters. So we just make them look like distant cousins. Or relatives. Whatever you want to call it. But they're never going to be perfect. Nobody is perfect. Nobody has perfect brows. unless they've been created for them. Alright. I am going to go ahead and put on some mascara, and I'm going to finish up this eyeliner look that's on the inner corner, so that way that I can have the clean look that I want, and then I can put my eyelashes on and finish up with a highlighter, and then I can do what I wanted to do. There. Eyeliner is done. I feel like it's touched up. And it feels good and looks good, and I'm happy with that look. Alright, now I'm going to do my mascara and add the highlighter in a second. Thank you guys for staying with me. What else do I have to tell you guys? There's not been a whole lot of other things that have been going on. It's been very, very, very blessed for what I have and been able to do with work, my job, my businesses. My relationship has been fantastic with all of my individuals. I plan on getting a lot more involved again back with the streams with Tyler and Chance. I promise you guys that I didn't leave forever. It was not my intention. Now those are on. Yikes. Okay, and I'm dropping things. Uh-oh. Okay. No. Stop. Multiple different things in multiple different locations. There. Come back. Thank you. Alright, now I want to blend that down just a smidge on my out here, in here just a bit. Let's blend this down so that it doesn't look so harsh. Like that. That looks good. Let's do this. Alright. And I know that this is the one thing that a lot of girls don't hesitate to give me crap about, which is fun, but my insanely long lashes that I already have. And yes, for those of you watching, these are my natural lashes. This applicator is not that great. Alright, so now that I got the highlighter on, I've got all that on, I've got these things on, and I've got all my products that I want, including my mascara. I'm going to do my eyes, or my eyelashes here in a second, and put these on. I'm actually using this brand, which is called HSB, and I'm going to do some slightly dramatic ones. And because they're magnetic, they just stay right on my eyelid, right where that eyeliner was. And then all I use is a light, what do you call it? I just use a light mascara, not that one. Would be this one right here, like this. To blend it into there. And now I have my eyelashes. There you go. And now, minus the fact that I don't have my hair on or anything like that, which I would do and I can put on, so you guys can see what my hair looks like. General question to the audience: do you think that I should actually go put on one of my nice wigs so that everybody can see? So yes, no, maybe. Alright. I'll be right back. You guys sit still. Don't go nowhere. I'm gonna go make myself look really pretty. I want that. So, that right there is a pretty standard dramatic look or a night look when I want to go out, or when I want to go out to a business lunch or something of that nature. This is my hair. This is what I will do if I don't want to put my hair up, or put it in anything that I want, but this is what I do. So, oh, lip. Alright, I'm going to turn the lighting so that way it's a little bit better, so that way that I don't have to worry. And this is what my makeup looks like on a pretty normal occasion, minus the eyelashes. Normally I just do my own, but for intents and purposes, I wanted to do, there's a TikTok out there that I wanted to finish tonight that I wanted to do. And I felt like it was a good time to sit down with everybody here and kind of talk about the year in review. What's changed for me? Connor, nice to see you. And thank you. I appreciate it. I've been good. You missed a good part of the show today. It was a really good one. We talked a lot about physical changes and body changes and hormones and long-term roadmap, relationships, where I am now versus where I was, and loneliness and not loneliness and different things like that. But I'm happy. I'm in a good place. I have a great relationship that I'm in right now. It's a beautiful relationship with a lot of positivity, a lot of love, a lot of compassion, a lot of empathy. It's a beautiful thing, and I feel very valued and very important in those people's lives. They're here watching the stream with us tonight. Corey and Alex and Crushy was here, but I think she's sleeping now. So big shouts out to them. I know that they're here supporting me, and just as much as I support them, they know that I'm really passionate about this, and this is my platform. This is how I talk to people. This is where I am empowered to make people understand that they too can do this too, and you can accomplish anything that you put your mind to. Like I said, I'm starting my 4th year, and my future is bright, and there are a lot of big changes coming down the proverbial pipe, and I'm ready for it. And I'm happy that I now have somebody to share it with, and people to support me with it, and knowing that I won't be alone during that process. Not that I wasn't alone before with some of my closest and bestest friends, which I do have, who are still there, very close, and always going to be in my corner. And for them, I'm very thankful as well. But it's nice to know that I have relationship closeness too, because they're completely valid, and they're completely important to have in your life, to find people that you want to spend your life with, and you're passionate about learning about them, and they are passionate about you in the same regards. Yeah, Connor, that's a really good way to say it. The people who adore me and those that I adore them. And I do use them because it's not just one person. There are 3 of those individuals, and they are very, very special to me. It's probably one of the happiest things I've been in and been a part of in a long time. And more importantly, it's a beautiful thing to see people's faces light up when you show up, and you get the butterflies in your stomach when you're around them. And that goes for all 3 of them. It doesn't just exist with one person versus another, and that's something that I'm really, really blessed to say that I have, and I'm very thankful from many different angles that a lot of people don't get a lot of chances to talk about. So, yeah, that's me. I'm Sophia. Thanks for being a part of my journey. Thanks for tuning in and watching me tonight while I did my makeup. And shared with you some of the progress and some of the different achievements that I've made. The beautiful people that I was able to share with you who are now a part of my life, and I continually look forward to the moments of making them a part of my life physically where I am right now here in my state. I'm hoping that if everything goes as well as I want, those individuals will be here in a short period of time. And I won't have to worry about waiting to see them. It's going to be a beautiful day. Next year is going to be a beautiful year. I'm very happy for that. So, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. I know we're going on like an hour and 30 or an hour and 40 in this stream, both on YouTube as well as here. And I want to tell you all, thank you so much for joining me tonight, letting me sit here and talk to you and give you an update, let you know where I'm going over the next year. What does that mean for me? What does recovery in that? If you have questions, feel free. You can message in here. You can reach me at fabulousfeemedicine@gmail.com. Any one of my moderators can type out that Gmail. I don't have any problems with that being shared. If you want to reach out and touch base with me, you know how to find me. I'm on Twitch quite a bit, in and around different channels from time to time. You can also follow me on Instagram. It's Fabulous Fee Medicine, Fabulous. And I'll put it down in the chat right now so that way that people can see it. IG is going to be, that's where my Instagram is, and you know my YouTube, which is on, if you're on that channel or if you're on this, you'll see it on my About page and my Twitch. So feel free, if you liked what you saw, hit the subscribe, hit the follow, hit the like, and I hope to see you around for the next one. I will try and do more of these videos where I sit down and have a chit chat and talk with you guys in the future and talk about what's coming up. I know my consult's coming up in March, with a tentative surgery date in July. Right around the 2nd week is what it should be, based on everything that I can get aligned with that surgeon. So that should turn out very well. Past that, it's just going to be an adventure. So hopefully you stay with me. Hopefully you stick around. Keep an eye out. Subscribe to us. Watch it. And we'll be here for the next time. So thank you once again for coming in and listening and talking with me today. And letting me give you an update. So remember, it's not about the destination. It's about the journey. It's about taking time to appreciate the things around you and be gracious and be thankful and be humble for them. But more importantly, it's also important to be kind. Do one thing and inspire one person each day to be positive and lead in positive methods and actions just like you. Lead as a leader would, by example, not by just saying it. Do something. It only takes one action to one person to make a difference in that person's life. And I guarantee you, it will pay off its dividends for you tenfold. So, do better. Be bold, be beautiful, but always be you. And thank you once again. I'm Sophia.